In the words of late singer Onyeka Onwenu, envy and jealousy profit nothing. Rather, they deprive you of good people and make you miss out on good relationships. Onyeka, who made this known in a podcast interview, declared that her ability to disregard envy and jealousy impacted greatly on her career. Clearview News Imefunu Kon tells us more.
The lead singer Onyeka Onwenu disclosed in a live broadcast interview that one of the biggest enemies she had to deal with in the course of her career life was envy, while stressing the fact that every life is unique, hence the need to shun destructive competition. Onyeka said the only person she had to compete with is the person she was yesterday. She added that envying others is not only a waste of time, but a waste of life.
People who are well placed and they are doing so, and I am in awe of them even. And they turn out and they're actually jealous of Onyeka, little old me. I don't understand it, but I feel really sorry for them. Because we are all so blessed. We are all so gifted. May not be in the same area. And God is a God of versatility. It would be so boring if everybody was like you or me. And because he loves the versatility, the differences, the variety, he distributes his gifts. All you gotta do is not look, and I thank him for giving me that gift. I look at you, you've done well, I say, how did you do it? Congratulations. How did you do it? Maybe I can learn something from you. But I express myself in that validation of somebody else as a way of saying to God, thank you. Thank you what you've done in the life of this person, and thank you for what you're doing in my life. If there's any way I can improve myself, I'm on that journey. Life is a journey. You never quite get there, but you keep approaching. You keep moving. You keep moving and conquering. And if you discover that, you will find that you absolutely have no reason to be jealous of the next person.
The lead singer said although life is full of reminders of what we lack, someone who is more successful, more talented, more attractive, or more advanced in meeting milestones than we are, appreciating a person in their fullness can also help us feel genuinely happy for their successes, adding that envy is counting the other person's blessings instead of ours.
And that jealousy can be stifling. It stifles you from actually relating with people, being friends, good friends with people, enjoying them, enjoying their company. You know, because you are worried, oh, you know, why has she got this and I haven't got that? But probably, if you look deeper, you will find that they also have their own troubles and challenges. And God has given them the anointing to carry that one that they are carrying. You don't have that anointing. I don't have the anointing to carry what you're carrying. That is the way it goes. So you don't envy. You don't become jealous. You have all that you need to reach the goals, fulfill the purpose for which you have been sent here. Don't look at the next. Only look at them in admiration and thank God for what he's doing in their lives. So yes, it's something, it's a daily battle for me everywhere I go. But because I'm used to it, I keep moving.
Experts say when our envy is rooted in things we cannot change about ourselves, such as difficult childhood, traumatic events, or certain health conditions and disabilities, using envy to motivate self-improvement is more likely to dig us deeper into frustration and self-blame. The bottom line is, envy drains our happiness and saps our energy. Imefunu Kon reporting for Clearview News.
Envy is as old as creation. Envy is a pain at the sight of another's good fortune. It is an emotion which occurs when a person lacks another's quality, skill, achievement, or possession, and wishes that the other lacked it. Envy can also refer to the wish for another person to lack something one already possesses, so as to remove the equality of possession between both parties. We have a commentary.
While conducting research into envy, the best description we could give this feeling is a sort of pain at the sight of another's good fortune, start by the inner workings of people that make them bitter towards those who have what they believe they also ought to have. Envy falls into two types, benign and malicious. While malicious envy is an unpleasant emotion that causes the envious person to want to bring down the better off, even at their own cost, benign envy involves recognition of other beings better off, but causes the person to aspire to be as good. Benign is still a negative emotion in the sense that it feels unpleasant. According to researchers, benign envy can provide emulation, improvement motivation, positive thoughts about the other person, and admiration. This type of envy, if dealt with correctly, can positively affect a person's future by motivating them to be a better person and to succeed. Often, envy involves a motive to outdo or undo the rival's advantages. Envy has been found to be so deadly as to cause a reluctance to see our own well-being overshadowed by another's, because the standard we use to see how well off we are is not the intrinsic worth of our own well-being, but how it compares with that of others. In the Christendom, envy is one of the 7 deadly sins. And in Islam, envy consumes good deeds, just as fire consumes wood. Generally, people who suffer from a case of malicious envy are blind to what good things they already have, thinking they have nothing, causing them to feel emptiness and despair. Envy is also deep-rooted within professions, mostly professions that bring fame. Have you ever envied someone who seemed to have the perfect life, only to find out later that they were in fact suffering in a very major way? These cases are more common than we might think. We just don't have the opportunity to learn about someone's difficulties when we are negatively enveloped in envy of what we see as charmed life. We should allow envy fuel self-improvement when appropriate. When our envy is rooted in things we cannot change about ourselves, such as a difficult childhood, a traumatic event, or certain health conditions and disabilities, using envy to motivate self-improvement is more likely to dig us deeper into frustration and self-blame. But sometimes, envy alerts us to things that we want in life that are potentially attainable if we are willing to make certain changes. For example, if you envy your productive colleague, you might find that you could be more productive yourself if you learned to manage your time better. Very important, don't forget to count your own blessings. And please note, here at Clearview, we believe that envy is counting the other fellow's blessings instead of counting your own. Envy drains our happiness and saps our energy. It's appreciation that reveals abundance in places where we might have failed to look. And now to the victim. Are you being envied? You can survive through these points. Don't start to feel small. This is what the envious person wants. Try to catch that feeling of diminishing yourself and stop yourself from doing it. Don't let their insults stick. Smile and nod and show that their words are not getting to you. Don't make apologies for who you are and what you do. You don't have to hide your good fortunes just because you fear someone will swoop down and punish you for them. Don't retaliate by criticizing them too. Remind the envious person of their own strengths and successes. Encourage them to count their own blessings. Create ways to protect your energies from being sucked out of you. Think about visualizing yourself in a protective bubble so any envy attack coming your way can bounce off you. Finally, choose to hang out with people who make you feel good about yourself rather than those who deplete you.